Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my review on one of the palettes that I did recently haul in my VIB sale this year. So I will link that below if you haven't seen the haul, up here and down in the description box. But I do have one of the palettes here and I am kind of liking it. So as you guys can see from the title, it is the BareMinerals The Wish List. Now this palette is limited edition. You can find it, I believe, at Sephora, Ulta, and the BareMinerals website. It is $45 and you get 12 eyeshadows. Now this one is something, this palette may not be for everyone for the mere fact if you are a BareMinerals junkie, you may already have half of these shadows. Half of the shadows, which obviously are 6, are limited edition and 6 are from their permanent collection, which means you can find them in the quads or the duos that they currently sell. Now I have noticed too that the duos, I don't see them on Sephora anymore. I don't see them at Ulta anymore. The only place I've been able to find the duos is the BareMinerals website itself, and there are a few that I really like from there. So anyway, back to this, shall we? So this is what the box looks like, obviously. It is really pretty. Like, the colors are everyday. They're not out there. They're not neutrals per se. They're not all warm tone either, which I do like. It is different. It is from the norms that we have been seeing as far as like the warmer tones, the goldy, the orange undertones, those type of colors. This is a little bit different from there, and I am kind of appreciating that because that's all I've been doing lately, and this is just a nice change. So I am wearing it on my eyes today as well. So here's what the packaging looks like. I didn't take this off yet because I wanted to show you guys how well made this palette is. It is nice and heavy. It is not cheap feeling at all. Like, I really like this one, and you guys know I'm not a fan of packaging. I don't fall for packaging often, and this packaging I really like. For $45, they did a really good job on this packaging. So anyway, it comes with this plasticky thing, and I just wanted to show you guys that before I took it off. You are going to get fingerprints on it, but it is beautiful. I really like the packaging. Nice, sturdy. And then you open it up and you get this amazing mirror. What surprised me about this mirror is it wasn't like the Too Faced palettes where the whole thing is there. When you open it up, it's only a section of mirror. No, this is like the full mirror. And this is a good mirror. Like, I could take this traveling. I really like the mirror on this one. And I don't fall for mirrors either, so this one I really like. I also like the fact that I can pull this all the way back, or this actually sits up on its own. Like, this is not flimsy, where I can actually sit this on my desk and do my makeup and not have to worry about having to prop the mirror up. It props all on its own on different angles. So anyway, I don't want to blind you. So here are what the colors look like. These are amazing. I have swatched them. I am currently wearing them on my eyes today, as I've mentioned. You do get an array of mattes, satin, metallic-y, and then ones that have some glitter flecks in them. So you do get a variety of different shadows. The actual mattes, I believe there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 5 mattes. And if you look at all the mattes, you can use all the mattes combined together to get a full look with a transition color, a brow bone, a deepening outer V color, and don't even have to touch the shimmery shades, which I like that too. I have noticed that with it. So the whole total amount of ounces you get in this palette is 0.48 ounces. Each individual one is 0.04 individually. In a duo, each of them in the size is 0.09. So you're basically almost getting half of the size of a duo in each individual one. And a duo will cost you $21. Just for 2 shadows, $21. You're getting 12 for $45. So you do the math. Obviously, it's a better deal to get the palette in here. And you're, like I mentioned in the beginning, you are getting 6 matte or 6 permanent colors and 6 limited edition colors. When I hauled this, I mentioned to you guys that I do love the formula of it. They did not veer off on the formula. The formula is just the same as the duos, as the quads. Super soft to the touch. The mattes are awesome. I personally like their mattes. They blended really nice on my eyes. They swatch beautifully and they feel just like butter. It kind of reminds me of the Kat Von D matte eyeshadows. Like that softness, that nice buttery texture, that's what these feel like. It feels like velvet, like silk. It's really, really nice. Now I will say that some of their shimmery shades may be a hit or miss because some of them I feel like are a little bit drier than others, but they still work well if you put a base at the bottom, or obviously on the base. Use a base. My gosh, I can't even talk. Use a base so then that won't feel so crumbly on your eye. This palette also brings, well, like most of the BareMinerals palettes themselves, they bring a little, like a little pamphlet to show you 3 different looks. I kind of went with the middle one. I normally don't touch these and look at them, but I kind of tried to do what the middle one said, and it came out really nice. It's called the Soft and Sweet look, which I think it came out very, very nice. I really like this look. I might have to do this look again tomorrow for an event that I have. But it also on here, which I love, tells you, I don't know if you guys can see this, it tells you the names of the shadows here, and right beside the ones that are new, that are limited edition, it'll tell you new, and then the ones that don't have the word new are the permanent line ones. So it'll tell you right there, which is another thing I do appreciate. Just in case if you do like a color, you know whether it's permanent or limited edition, you can get it in a duo or a quad. The other thing I do appreciate about this is that they numbered the names, they numbered the shadows, and they placed the names on the actual palette themselves. So I don't have to sit there and keep this if I don't want to, and just have them all there. I really like that also. Now, if you're curious to know which ones are the ones that are permanent, I'm going to show you. So, number 5 and 6, which is Yes Please and Stiletto, these 2 are permanent. Chance, number 7. Number 8, Daydream, is also permanent. Number 10, Gold Leaf, which is a really pretty gold. It's very nice. I feel like this is a very neutral gold where it doesn't go too yellow or too bronzy. It's perfect for most skin tones. Then we have number 12, which is Boardroom, which is also another permanent color. All the rest of them are limited edition to this palette. So if you would like them or want them separately, unfortunately you can't get them. As you guys heard in the beginning of my spiel, this isn't so warm tone, but it's not cool tone. I could see both ways. I could get the warmer colors here, but I also get the cooler tones which are up here. I like that. I do. I really like that because sometimes I don't want to be too orangey and too fall-like, but I also don't want to be too cool tone either. So this is just like a perfect mixture of them. I really like this. I have so far enjoyed this palette. You do get powder kick up on the mattes when you do bounce your brush in there. You don't have to sit there and swirl them, but that's with the majority of very soft, silky shadows. So just keep that in mind. I did get a little bit of fallout with these 2 shades. Now, I'm going to talk about these 2 shades real quick because these 2 shades in particular, when you look at them up close, these are the only ones that look like they have glitter flexes in them. So you will get fallout with the glitter flexes on them, but they came off really well on my eyes. I don't have any residue left over. But the good thing about these is if you pack them on your eyes, you will see the glitter. If you use a glitter glue, you will see the glitter. If you use a base, you will see the glitter. But if you diffuse this out, you won't. I am currently wearing Stiletto, which is right here on my outer V. If you look up close to my eye, you will not see anything but a matte shadow. It transfers as a matte shadow, and it really did so well. I am very, very impressed because I was a little hesitant with these 2 because I'm like, oh, what about if I don't want to use brown as my outer V? I want to use a plum. So I went ahead and used it, and I am very, very impressed. And the fallout that I got was very minimal. I didn't see too much under my eyes. I maybe saw like 2 or 3 flexes of glitter, and that's because I got up close to my face. Other than that, I really didn't see much falling off my face. It blended really nice. You do not have to pick up so much product with these either. They pick up very well on brushes. They blend out really beautifully. I love the fact that they placed a matte brow bone here, and this matte brow bone is not too yellow, not too warm tone, not too cool tone. It's the perfect color. I really like that a lot. So I use that as my brow bone as well. Transition colors. This is a unique color. Granted, it's more like a peachy brown, kind of like peach smoothie in a way. So I really like that one as well. And unfortunately, that one is a limited edition color. So here's the deal. If you are tired of getting warm tone shadows, or you want something that is in between where it's not too warm tone, not too cool tone, and it is a perfect, I feel like this palette is very work appropriate, and it also transitions into nighttime. So you can smoke out your look, or you can go with a really nice neutral daytime look. BareMinerals is known to not go too much into color, as far as like Kat Von D, what she does with the bright, you know, neon colors and the magentas and the dark blues. Like BareMinerals doesn't tend to go that way. They're more for the mature audience, I feel, or the workforce, or those that just want an everyday look with a hint of like a smoky look. They don't go too far. So I like them because sometimes you just want to change it up. Sometimes you just, it's not appropriate to be wearing chartreuse green on your eye. So I do like that. I love the palette. I honestly I can tell you I do like it. I like it a lot. I think I like it more than what I expected, because I have heard mixed reviews on it, and I have heard people say, you know, it's not their interest. And it may not be their interest because it's not fully warm tone. It's in between. It's right there where you get some and you get some cool tones and you mix them together. But as far as for performance, they're amazing. The texture is awesome. Keep in mind with those shimmery shades, some of them may be a little bit powdery and more crumbly than others. If you want to use a base, one in particular that I would mention is Chance. I have that all over my lid right now, and it is a little bit, see how like it's not too bad. It's not as smooth as the rest, but it's not too bad. So I can't really say that it's extremely horrible. It's just a little bit drying, but not where you're like, oh, this is like crap. It should be drugstore kind of thing. No, it's nice. I like it. So that is my thoughts on this. Do you need it? I guess that's up to you. I'm not going to say you need to stop what you're doing to go get this palette. If you're a fan of BareMinerals and you don't want to spend $21 on 2 eyeshadows, which I know that's expensive, or for the 4, I believe that's $36 for 4. You're getting 12 for $45. So I think this is an amazing deal. And I got 20% off of it. So I really got this for a steal. I like it. I can use this on anyone. I feel like I can use this for a young teen all the way down to my grandmother. I can put this on her eyes and I think it would look absolutely stunning. So this is a very, very diverse palette. And this is the very first palette, in all honesty, that doesn't have a black. It doesn't have a black, finally. It does not have a black. It has a dark chocolate brown right here, but it doesn't have a black, which I kind of appreciate, because sometimes you're just so overseeing a black in your palette. So it doesn't have a black either. So that is my thoughts on it. Let me know in the comment section if you are interested in it or you did pick this palette up. I'm currently testing out my second BareMinerals palette. I am happy with it. I am a eyeshadow junkie, you guys know that, and a palette has to be really, really bad for me to say, and don't even bother with it. This one is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I can't find anything too wrong with it, with the exception of maybe, you know, those that are picky with their certain colors or certain tones. Maybe that could be something that you're veering off on, but I like the packaging, I like the mirror, I like the colors that they selected. It's unique, different from what's been shown nowadays, so I do like it. I like it for the holidays. It'll go nice with like Christmas and New Year's and going out, something subtle. It's beautiful. I really like it. I enjoy it. So anyway, let me stop rambling because I'm sure this video is gonna be longer than expected. So thank you guys for watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you did like it. Leave me down in the comment section if you guys want me to do a tutorial with this look. I would recreate this look if you guys wanted me to. I didn't film it because I was trying out other colors and just wanted to make sure that everything went well before I officially went and did a tutorial. So I will catch you guys in my next video, and don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear.